Dick Van Dyke is a name synonymous with laughter, charm, and timeless entertainment. From his iconic role in Mary Poppins to the groundbreaking success of The Dick Van Dyke Show, Van Dyke shaped the golden age of television and became a household name. But while audiences saw a picture-perfect world on screen, behind the scenes, tensions ran high. Now, at 99 years old, the legendary performer is finally breaking his silence on a bitter feud that lingered for years, a feud that even he admits left scars on his heart. So who was the source of this turmoil, and how did it impact the legacy of one of the most beloved shows in history? Stay tuned to find out. In 1961, The Dick Van Dyke Show premiered and instantly made television history. With its clever writing, relatable humor, and magnetic cast led by Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore, the show became a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't just a sitcom, it was a reflection of American family life, peppered with wit and sophistication. However, as Van Dyke now reveals, the behind-the-scenes reality was far from harmonious. Beneath the laughter and camaraderie, egos clashed and unspoken rivalries brewed. According to Van Dyke, one of the most challenging relationships he faced was with a co-star whose name he keeps under wraps. In interviews, he's described the dynamic as tense and awkward. While the show's success brought the cast closer in some ways, it also fueled feelings of jealousy and resentment. Van Dyke confesses he had a crush on Mary Tyler Moore during the early seasons of the show. She was brilliant, talented, and so full of life, he recalls. But he knew his feelings couldn't be acted upon, especially since both were married at the time. This unspoken tension only added to the complexity of their professional relationship. To make matters worse, another cast member reportedly felt overshadowed by Van Dyke's meteoric rise to fame. This resentment grew to the point where they wouldn't even speak to him off camera, a rift that lasted for years. At the time, rumors of discord occasionally surfaced in the media, but the cast always maintained a united front. Fans adored the show and saw the chemistry between the characters as nothing short of magical. It was only decades later that cracks in the facade began to emerge, as cast members reflected on their experiences in interviews. One of the most surprising revelations was Van Dyke's admission that he sometimes struggled with imposter syndrome. Despite his immense talent, he felt the weight of carrying the show and often doubted his abilities. This insecurity may have exacerbated the tensions, as he inadvertently distanced himself from his co-stars. So, how did these strained relationships affect Van Dyke's legacy? Remarkably, they didn't overshadow his achievements. In fact, they highlight his humanity and the pressures of working in Hollywood's fast-paced, high-stakes environment. Van Dyke has said that time and reflection helped him come to terms with these conflicts. He's also made peace with his co-stars, expressing regret for any misunderstandings and appreciating the bond they shared during such a pivotal time in their lives. As Dick Van Dyke celebrates his incredible 99 years, his story serves as a reminder that even the brightest stars face challenges behind the scenes. His willingness to address the truth with honesty and humility adds another layer to his already extraordinary legacy. The drama behind The Dick Van Dyke Show may have been intense, but it ultimately pales in comparison to the joy and inspiration the series brought to millions. And as Van Dyke reflects on his journey, he continues to be a beacon of resilience, reminding us all to embrace life with humor, humility, and heart. What are your favorite memories of The Dick Van Dyke Show? Were you surprised by these revelations? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more behind-the-scenes stories about your favorite Hollywood icons.